In this video, we are going to discuss about our first ever price action called as ascending triangle chart price action. What it needs is we need to understand how to draw resistance, how to draw trend line first, and this topic we already covered. Now, if you already be familiar with the resistance and the trend line, let's proceed with the ascending triangle chart. What it represents is the bullishness in the market. When it will represent the bullishness in the market, if market break the resistance line and sustain above this resistance line, then only market will start move upside. Now how we can trade with this type of price action using ascending triangle? If you look at this syntax or just a syntax example, market is trying to break this very important resistance. This is our resistance zone. What's happening is first time market rejected, second time market rejected, but buyers are pushing the market upside, but sellers are still here. That means in one of our video I already discussed with you that whenever market took resistance multiple times, we can consider this resistance will convert into weak resistance in the string. Whenever market first touch at this resistance first time, it was strong, but after onwards, whenever it will touch this one, it will make getting weaker and weaker. That's the story behind it. Now if market break the resistance upside using this trend line, then there is a high chances that market will start moving upside only. Now where to put stop loss and how to make an entry, let me show you one example. Once you will get to know that, suppose let's take this example only. This is the resistance and this is the trend line which we adjusted. Now what happening is, once market break this resistance, you need to put stop loss at below this trend line. Stop loss is here. Why? There are total two reasons. First, which is below the trend line, means which is below the more buying zone, because if sudden fall comes, at least it will again take support here and move upside. And second thing is this swing. I am always preferring the put my stop loss below the swing. This is the swing and I am putting my stop loss here. Now how to make an entry? See, we need to make an entry based on these swings or retest. Do not make an entry at this position. No, do not make this mistake. As per safe side, what you need to do is, now suppose this is the ascending triangle pattern and market broken this one. Always wait for the retest. If it's really breakout, it will retest it and again start moving upside. Now whenever it take retest and start moving upside, you need to make an entry at here and put stop loss at here. If you do so, this is the profitable ratio or the success ratio is increasing, or let's say success ratio is more as compared to directly making entry at this breakout. You will understand more when you trade live. Now let's focus on the learning things, like whatever I am telling. Like if break at this one, wait for retest and always break out the retest. Whenever market breaking the retest swing, then make an entry here and put stop loss below this swing or below this swing. Now again, there are second stage involved here. We can use this type of price action within two types or two ways. Second way is, suppose this is your resistance and this is your trend line. Now market is moving like this one. Now what market will do? It's not chances that market will only move upside. It's high chances that market will break downsides as well. If it's break the downside, when it will break the downside? When this support is strong enough. Strong in the sense high sellers are activated are here. Most of the time we can see this type of pattern if market is running all-time high, or market is after a long time market is facing the most crucial resistance, or if market is at round level, for example the 40,000 rupees or the 50,000 rupees, the round level always having the strong resistance zone or strong support zone. Now how to trade if market break this one? How we can trade? Let market break this trend line, market will retest it and again will again fall. At that fall again, this breakout, this swing breakout, we can make entry here, put stop loss above this resistance. And what are the target we can expect? This is our first target, this is our second target, and whatever the swing created, this is our third target. Let's take an example from here. If market break at the downside, I will make after retest I will make entry here. Suppose market broken here, retested and downside, I will make entry here. My first target is this one, my second target is this one. If you consider this syntax example, suppose if I make entry here, put stop loss here, this is my first target, this is my second target, this is my third target, this is my fourth target. I will trail stop loss as per my this target, put here, trail stop loss here, trail stop loss here, something like that. So this is the second stage. And as per my experience, always wait for the after the breakout, always wait for the retest, and after retest you can make an entry. Do not enter or do not directly enter at this position unless you have very proficient in the trading. As a beginner, this is the very safe logic to trade. Now let's take an graphical example or live market example. Here it's really hard to mark the levels after the market is going on, after the recorded chart, or let's say in the offline market. If you see this chart, this is the ascending triangle pattern, because this is the trend line, this is the trend line which we have drawn, this is the resistance. Now tomorrow, and luckily I got this pattern because today it created the ascending triangle pattern. Now tomorrow what will happen is, suppose market is open here only, what will happen is, what I will do, if market break this, I will not make entry here, I will wait for retest, and after retest if market move upside, I will make entry at this position. Now again you can ask me, what sir, if market will directly move upside and it will not make a retest, what will do? I will simply skip that trade and I will save my capital. But always follow your own disciplines and your own rules. As per my discipline, I will always wait for the retest or after breakout at least one swing, and on this swing breakout I will make an entry. It's not like that it's always retested and move back. Always wait for the swing, and if market sudden give sharp breakout, then wait for some small swing and then enter. But always do not enter in between in this whole running market. It will be more dangerous as compared to any other entries. Also do not enter here or do not enter here. As a safe side, wait for retest and then enter. Now if market moves, suppose if again market drops from here, where I will make entry, I will put, first of all I will put stop loss here. I will make an entry at retest at, suppose I will make an entry at this position, entry. Now my first target is this one, my first target is this area, second target is this area, or I will book all of my profit at this zone, because this zone is more strong resistance zone, because this one is 38,900 and this one is 40,100, which is almost near to round figure. That's why this logic will work fine in the market. Hope you understand these price actions. Now again, the most important question is how to check and in which time frame we can check. We can check within 5 minutes and 1 minute. I am personally checking this type of pattern in 1 minute. If you want to trade, if you are checking with 1 minute, let again show you one example. If you are checking with the 1 minute, what will happen? Market will break this, it will take a retest and again move back. Then you can make entry here. For the 5 minute, follow same logic, nothing change. Always wait for the retest. But for the 10 minute, what you need to do is, for the 10 minute, what you need to do is, after breakout Just wait any 10-minute candle to close. If any 10-minute candle close here above this resistance area and the next candle crossing this closing candle, then you need to make an entry. Otherwise, do not make entry. What is the two rules? After 10 minutes or 15 minutes, more than 10 minutes, market, suppose this is the resistance, market need to close one candle here. Close in the sense, you know what is the close. Then if any candle crossing this candle, then make entry at this crossing line. This is the difference between 1 minute, 5 minute and 10 minute. You can observe first and then only trade. Do not directly trade. I am not suggesting you to go and trade. Observe the market, analyze the market, and then only trade. Hope you got my point. Thank you so much. See you in the next video.